You know, we've kind of seen that coming here.
It's a little hard for, I think, Inkling to challenge some of that offstage gameplay. His best tool in that regard is the Ink Grenade, right? And that has a very long fuse time, so if you understand when to dodge it, you're in a pretty good position, I think.
Most definitely, most definitely. Okay, using the short hop forward air, trying to bring him close, and I like that. He understands that JDB's getting a little too short hop happy. Might as well toss the up smash out just to see if we get caught by it. Okay,
maybe chasing with the backer, and okay, going for that up smash pretty raw under the platform. Shocked that Panda Bair was able to avoid it, but he finds himself in a good position here.
That's right.
Just retreating to the left, not allowing any of these full hop approaches from JDB.
Oh my god, and it stuffs him right out of the roller, excuse me. Okay, retreating with the short hop aerials. I like that, and then again, right as he decides to go for the short hop, punches him.
That's classic Panda Bair, right? He stays back, he slingshots, he puts out the Lloyd Rocket, and then as soon as you expect him to just stay back and do another slingshot, he just comes out with a burst, short hop into the turnips, and always gets the 3 when he needs it.
That's right, man. It's all about conditioning. He sets up the Lloyd Rocket, comes back through with the aerials again. He's going to get it. Oh, goes for the forward smash. That's going to be enough.
The Panda nod in the camera, of course.
Sometimes, you just got to shake that off. So you know what? We take those, all right? Happens to the best of us. Okay, he drops the bowling ball. Okay, is this, oh my god, is this Splatoon or Wii Sports? I don't know what the heck I'm watching here.
Panda putting a lot of respect on that landing hitbox, too, from the up B from JDB. There is a little bit of damage that lands on the ground when you do that.
It's certainly an interesting up B as well, because usually the up specials that, you know, that fly off quite like how Inkling does. Oh my god. Well, regardless, doesn't matter what I was saying at that point, because there's not an up smash, or up special, excuse me, strong enough to bring you back from that deficit, man. You were all the way up in the blast zone.
And now Panda can comfortably play his game at a far distance. Although, okay,
roller?
Chasing him down, only gets the back air out of the roller.
Okay, he's kind of getting a lot off of this back air as well, too. I like that. Spacing it correctly enough to get in between Panda Bair and the Lloyd Rocket. I know that's a task within itself, but he can certainly make it happen here. Okay, down throw. Okay, directional air dodge away. Doesn't want to deal with the forward air. Gets the, oh my god.
Let it rip,
up smash, that's right.
I can only assume that gun is incredibly powerful in Splatoon itself. I'm not really a big Splatoon player, but yeah, I play it casually from time to time.
I didn't even play that. I'm more of a watcher. I don't think I've ever actually put the controller in my hand to play.
It's a fun game.
Terrible at shooters, man.
Me too, but it's still fun.
Yeah, true. True that, true that. Okay, I'll tell you what's not fun right here. Oh my goodness. JDB in this deficit. Okay, slowly but surely though. Getting those bread and butter grab follows that Inklings have. Okay, got to slowly but surely chop your way back into this. Got to figure out a way to stop the bleeding. The great thing about Panda Bair is that once a guy like himself gets the lead, he does a phenomenal job of just holding on to it at all costs.
That's something that Smash Ultimate really accentuates in someone's game plan, is how long you can hold the advantage state. Panda, so good at just swatting people away, putting like the slingshots in the first position.
That's right.
Threatening with things like the tree, with the bowling ball, and it just scares people into staying in disadvantage state.
Most definitely does. And speaking of scary, man, this roller is scary business. The stuff of nightmares almost. I like how Panda Bair's kind of more in the up and up about that. He's starting to kind of maneuver, spending a lot more time up on these top platforms to try to out-navigate that.
Using Lloyd Rocket to buy a little time on the recovery. Ooh! Tries to get the back throw, which would have been enough to kill Inkling, I'm sure.
No, certainly. Uses the rapid jab, though, to give himself some coverage. Once more, there's another backer. Okay, gets stuffed out with the dare that time. Neither opponent quite getting the hitbox they were looking for. Okay. We in the gym. Punching bag.
Already very tense and close to this game one, and this is only the first game of this top 8.
It is, man.
Only 5% separates these two, and now one holding center is Panda.
JDB's gonna have to play very safe here. As we know, Villager has the axe online, but for how much longer? There's the nair, sending Inkling clear into the magnifying glass. Try to go for something sneaky. I thought we were gonna see a turnaround up tilt, kind of let him off the hook there. Okay, he's gonna chop it down. Oh! Wait a second!
That caught him through the tree. Maybe the tree actually just stopped at the very last second and started to fade. But getting that jump recovery is Panda Bair. He takes a game 1 lead.
That's right, man. It's definitely a back and forth for game number 1 at that. It never really felt like either side was really in a dominant force. Or really a dominant force there, excuse me. It's definitely a game of give or take. But let's see what this game number 2 is going to bring. Panda Bair obviously is coming into this top 8. Quite a bit of momentum. Had a phenomenal set versus Anonymous Moniker just before this. So I expect to see nothing but greatness here in this game.
If you guys missed that one, it was
It was
a back and forth affair.
Yeah, that
to
was,
put it nicely.
Yeah, okay. You're a lot nicer of a guy than I am, sir. I'll give you that. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into this game number 2, though.
Smash Where We Go, KK Slider, still very present on Saturday nights, as is the classic.
It's been 10 years. He's still out here jamming. He's been out here jamming for 10 years.
The jams only get better, Rod.
Well, yeah, that's true. Get better with time.
Like a fine wine.
Okay. Goes for the dare roller. I like that, trying to get up underneath him once more. Again, goes for the back air that time. The back air seems to really be his calling here in this match. Even though in that last game, we've seen him obviously use it to put on some sizable damage here to Panda Bear, but he also used it as a way to not only keep Panda Bear off stage, but to get in between him and the Lloyd Rocket in a few of those exchanges. So
if you're predictable with the back airs, though, as Inkling, I think it's really easy to intercept, especially if you have the fast aerials that Panda does, things like Slingshot, things like the neutral air. They can intercept if you're trying to set up like a slow and steady back air offensive as Inkling. So you have to mix things up, and we see that with the roller on the ground.
That's right.
Just kind of changing the tempo a bit already in Game 2.
All right. But speaking of, you know, Villager, I was getting ready to say, you know, even though Villager's in a deficit, is he or she ever really down? I mean, you know, just that survivability factor that Villager brings to the table, whether it's singles or doubles, whatever you're playing, you know, you definitely have to take that into consideration. But I guess Inkling cares none of that, as JDB finally has the lead here. Let's see how long he'll hold on to it, though. I like that, catches the neutral, get up with the up throw. Some pretty cookie cutter stuff that we've seen in game number 1, you know, up throw right into the up air, you know, nothing out of the ordinary here from Inkling.
Using that tree just to establish advantage state once more in the center stage is Panda Bear, but sneaking right by his JDB. How did he touch that potted plant? You see that thing come out of nowhere.
Oh my god. Sometimes I just understand the physics in this game. Okay, up throw. Again, another up air. This has to be a sign of comfortability if I've ever seen one myself. Oh, I'll take that though. Thanks, homie.
You gotta be comfortable if you're gonna go down and look for a dare spike as Inkling versus Villager, right?
Uh-oh. You know, but I don't blame Inkling, only because, you know, that up special covers a vast distance, and then on top of that, it has that hitbox at the end. But regardless, that's neither here nor there. The up smash, or excuse me, forward smash making quick work here, Panda Bear. This is a complete turnaround, man. It almost is like that game number 1 never happened. I don't know what the heck happened here.
The Panda Classic finds its mark. You thought he was safe, and then the panic roll finds the bowling ball, my friend.
I thought it looked like he was trying to come in for a dash attack to punish him, because he's seen that, you know, obviously his back is, you know, to me. I should be able to go in and grab him or go for something, but
you can't walk through the tree.
That's right.
So the theory is you don't want to get hit by the tree, so you get across from him where he would chop the axe, right?
Oh
so that's why you cover that cross-up roll so effectively with the bowling ball.
It's such a messed up thing to see. You know, on the bright side of things, Therm, you know, he does still have the stock lead, but for how much longer? It definitely seems like Panda Bear is certainly starting to figure a couple things out here.
Yeah, speaking of, like, set play, that might have been a trick that Panda wants to save for, like, a game where it's a little more even, because he was down 3 stocks to 1, and then he went deep into the pocket for that strategy.
Where did they go? Game number 1 again? Were they Pokemon Stadium? Is that where they went?
Stadium
yeah, okay. Yeah, see, there's just a lot more room to work with on Pokemon Stadium, at least in comparison to Smash, but your Smash will obviously has been more of a compact stage, and so you have to keep everything in kind of close quarters. So I can understand why Inkling could seem a little overwhelming in a matchup like this, you know, despite the wall that Villager kind of puts up. JDB kind of has this slightly aggressive playstyle where he's just kind of getting right up close and personal on Panda Bear. Panda Bear seems to kind of struggle a bit here. Yeah,
the map selection strategy certainly is you want smaller stages for Inkling, you want bigger stages for Villager. And Pokemon Stadium 2 is quite a big stage.
Yes. Wide open spaces, man. Oh my god, okay, try to sneak in that up tilt. People sleep on that move, man. You got to watch how you get up off the ledge at times, or how you decide to land. You don't want Villager up underneath you with up tilt. Okay, I thought he was actually going to go for back throw that time. There it is. Okay, spoke too soon.
The survivability factor of Panda Bear showing here, but okay, the forward air gets it done. Still 170% on that stock at the very least.
That's right.
Although the game goes to JDB.
Yes. It never really seems like the Villager remains sweating, you know, even when they have like a crazy deficit, because of, like we talked about before, that survivability factor.
In some of the tougher matchups for Villager, you can see him maybe show those beads of sweat, right? Like against the swords that juggle him. Or like anyone with those crazy reflectors like Palutena, who's like a really powerful meta presence right now.
Well, I mean, of course, you're going to see them sweat. I mean, it's like if it's like a Renai 0, Genesis 3, of course, you know, it's going to be some sweating.
Yeah. In this matchup, you're right, though. Yes. Panda hasn't really shown to be too nervous in the disadvantage. And he's switching over to the mayor's assistant herself, Isabelle. Oh, look at that combo!
Doesn't get much cuter than this, man.
0 to 70 in the blink of an eye here from Panda Bair.
Oh
Up these side Lloyd rockets.
Godly. Isabelle making quick work here. Goodness gracious. Okay.
Going fishing?
Gone fishing. Tries to hit it with the super rod. Not quite though. Gets the short hop back here. Panda Bair's moving and grooving here in this match. I like this.
Yeah, Inkling blinked, and look how much percent's on the board, 125.
Okay, slightly out of position there for the second upper. Kind of looked like JDB got a little greedy. Of course, Panda Bair is always there to punish him. Anytime he gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar, there's the super rod. They toss him off stage. Give him a little pot. That's going to be enough to do it. Getting that magnifying glass, sir.
This accuracy for Panda on the fishing rod, I think he's like 100% right now. He's going off. Now here comes JDB's chance to answer. Quick grab combo, 73%. The damage output at Inkling is incredibly strong too.
It is. It certainly is. There's the cross-ups here. I'm liking this bit. We're seeing a bit more movement, you know, here from Panda Bair. The last game, we got a more of a stationary play style from the Villager, and I wasn't upset at that. Of course, slow and steady is going to end or win the race. It's not end it. I guess ending is winning in a race, but regardless, you know what I mean. But with Isabelle, though, we're seeing more moving and grooving.
Yeah,
okay,
the high aggro working out great. Okay, come out here with your own ink grenade.
Okay, gives him a little pot. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, he has to show that move a little bit more respect. He's backing off here. You know, and in the meantime, in backing off, recharge your ink. You know, we didn't really see too many instances in the last game where he ran out of ink and it really hurt his combos, but you can never be too safe right here. Oh my God. That's not going to be enough to do, but we're going to get you off stage, though.
It's enough to claim this center stage? Okay, but JDB advancing with shield will get it done because very comfortable in the disadvantage against Panda, and he makes it happen with a crazy combo.
God damn. Okay. Forward throw. What are we about to turn it into here?
All right, forward air, not quite enough. Good DI on the part of Panda Bair.
Right, we did get the red stuff, though, so I can see how it could have been a little confusing. It's still a sweet hit for the most part. Try to get up underneath him, though, with the up smash. Regardless, gets the rapid jab. He's putting on some sizable percent here. He has some positional advantage. Just can't quite capitalize when needed. Up throws. Okay.
The knockback growth on that up throw just ends.
Yes.
The difference between that throw at like 120 and 180 seems very marginal, if anything at all.
That's right.
Oh, what a bait! You try to down tilt the Lloyd rocket planted in the ground, and here comes the fishing rod.
Uh-oh.
Crazy gameplay from Panda Bair right now.
Okay, forward smash. Gets the back throw. What's about to turn it to? There's a tilt. Okay. Like that. Has to recover low that time. Again, another Panda Bair-esque read like we've seen in game number 1, or 2 rather.
Back air takes it, but at 200%, if you're killing at 200, you're not getting the job done as Inkling.
Absolutely not. And it's really rough here because JDB's using quite a bit of ink here on his roller.
When you die, you get all your ink back. That's why
yeah.
you see Inkling not really care too much about it unless they're in like strong advantage state.
Okay, 145% here online, and anytime it looks like JDB has him back into the corner, he just comes right up off the ledge with the short hop forward there, gives himself that breathing space. Trades, I don't know if we want to make here. Okay.
Not an amazing trade for JDB, and oh, he almost gets pineappled there by riding the slant of that Pokemon Stadium.
You know, people sleep on Pokemon Stadium's ledges. This could be a difficult stage to come back to. You gotta really watch how you angle yourself under there. Uh-oh. Okay, try to plan it up on him.
Crazy pressure from Panda, but JDB somehow navigates it. He's at 187 though.
It's a phenomenal thing to watch Panda Bair move because not only does he have really great ledge pressure, but he's really good at taking the platforms away from you. He'll do something as simplistic as like run up, short hop back air, and then the minute you jump off the ledge, he retreats, throws out an up air of his own right through the ledge, or excuse me, the platform there. Pokemon
Whoa!
Stadium. You can
What
stay
a
under
god!
my umbrella. Ella, A.
Take it away, Rod.
Y'all not ready for show tunes with Rod and Stern, man. I'm telling you. we kind of started it up a little bit before commentary, man. But
you're not ready for the commentary karaoke hour. No, sir. And Panda clutched that so well with the parry to seal the deal.
We actually might need to make that a thing. Commentary karaoke. You, me, and Coney.
Switch things, man.
All show tunes, one segment. Just give us one. It'd have to be at something like a Smash Con or a Genesis.
We can run Hamilton.
We can run some Hamilton.
I'm in.
Say, pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir? Well, that depends. Who's asking? Oh, sure, sir. All right. Regardless, that's neither here nor there, ladies and gentlemen in the chat. We're about to jump right into what could be looking as the final game here for JDB. Just a strong showing in game number 1, but the switch to Isabelle seems to be Panda Bair's call, and I mean, he is just doing some damn good work. I can't do anything but really just applaud him at this point.
So we also have already witnessed a quirk in the rule set that, of course, you know, many regions are trying out many different rule sets.
That's right.
This one is running a 7-stage rule set.
No town and city.
Simple. No town and city in singles. We saw it in doubles today.
Okay.
And 2 bans, no DSR in play, which means if you win on a stage and your opponent does not ban it, you can go back. So we're seeing the Smashville that JDB already won on, return to. We're seeing the Pokemon Stadium 2 that Panda Bair already won on, return to. Yeah,
you know, I was kind of worried about Panda Bair on this stage, you know. When we seen the Villager, it kind of felt like he was just being smothered. As you see right here, you know, JDB gets up close and personal, and he's just able to cross up the opponent with his short hop aerials on shield, you know, and just so on and so forth. And then, of course, the back air as well, too. Very solid spacing option. But here, though, Panda Bair seems to care not of that. Isabelle's definitely getting the job done. Again, like I said, like I talked about in the last game, he does something so simplistic right off the ledge, and the minute you jump high, he tries to take the platform away from you, but we don't even get the opportunity to see that, as it is JDB who draws first blood.
I think Panda thought he had something cooking there with the dash attack, or maybe it was a misinput to do something else out of dash. And of course, JDB, if you're in top 8, you're not going to miss that punish. Gets an easy up smash.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, there's a reason why you're in top 8, it's because you haven't been missing punishes. Let's call it for what it is here.
JDB playing very methodically right now, just not trying to force anything.
What did he play in the last game?
Mario.
Okay.
Some other characters too. I think he's one of those people who says, you know, like a Tyree or a Ned, where they main the whole cast.
Okay, that's fair.
But his tournament character was Mario primarily.
Okay.
Mario a little bit different than he was in the previous game, so we're seeing the Inkling swap.
Uh-oh, my God, the trap's off the ledge. Panda Bair. Alrighty. Okay, JDB trying to catch a neutral, get a posse with that down tilt, looking to get Panda Bair off stage. And you know, I don't mind the attempt. I know it's hard to deal with the character like Villager or Isabelle off stage. Just get them off, because that's what you have to do in the matchup. But then it's like, how do I capitalize from here? And I think that's something that JDB's really been struggling with. While Panda Bair's on stage, though, JDB's doing a phenomenal job at contesting, but off stage, though, it's a completely different story, of course.
Panda's been kind of in the disadvantage for quite some time, and another catch with the up smash. JDB confidently one stock ahead now.
Smashville seems to be JDB's calling her, kind of like how we talked about before. Okay, gets the rapid jab again off stage. Not going to go out, actually going to charge up the ink that time. Decides to try to catch the high recovery off the ledge. I like that, trying to play a step ahead of the opponent. Sets up another trap, get that out of here.
Yeah, the back air gonna eat up that Lloyd Rocket very nicely, cleanly. Good punish, though, with the follow-up Lloyd Rocket.
Okay, try crossing each other up once more. I love the sound effects in this game. Goddamn, Sakurai. Damn, you done did it. You done did it, boy.
Oh, yeah, the audio design in Smash Brothers has always been one of its biggest strengths.
It's ridiculous. Ridiculously good. Oh, roller? Okay, has to toss that dare out. You're playing with fire here.
But the roller on the missed tech instead of like a tech chase means that it didn't ground, which I think a ground roller might have killed Isabelle in that situation.
Right.
Fortunate miss for JDB. But he doesn't seem too slowed down as he gets the booyah up throw up air. 2-stock victory for him.
Does that really have a name?
I believe that was coined by Dyer.
Dyer. Okay. Florida Dyer, right?
Florida Dyer.
It's called the booyah. Okay. So we lost the Ding Dong.
I love having him out here.
So we lost the Ding Dong, but we added the Booyah. Okay. I like this timeline. I'm okay with that.
JDB was confident in that confirm. It's a very small window on a lot of the casts. It's not like a lot of the grab kill confirms that were in Smash 4 that we know of, like, you know, the Ding Dong, right?
Yeah.
That would have like a window of like 40% plus on characters like Bayonetta.
Yeah.
The window on that is like 10% on a lot of the casts, so you have to be very precise.
Okay. That's fair. You know, I think, I don't know. I'm going to give you a hot take. I feel like Inkling is not overrated, but I feel like he or she has a bad rap. I feel like, you know, the character is good, but I also feel like there's other factors playing into it on why we might struggle versus this character in the matchup.
It's like K. Rool, where you can understand why they're frustrating, but I don't know if they're necessarily...
It's not a polarizing, you know, piece of meta.
Dominating the meta, like people say. Although, the most character representation in this top 8 is to Inklings, so...
That's fair.
Like, the rest of it is character unique.
we're still playing with the element of surprise. You know, it's still a very short time here into Smash Ultimate, so we're excited to see what's going to shape up here. So many strong tournaments going on this weekend. All that can really be said is that there's just a lot of notes to that need to be studied after it's all said and done.
So we're back to the Villager, though.
That's right.
Away from the Inkling, and this disadvantage is very poor here for Panda. Switching over to the slow roll. Mix-up helped him out, but he gets grabbed again.
That's right. You know, despite the distance here that the stage may bring, JDB handing out a KO there very early on into this match. Not even a minute in. This is very uncharacteristic of Panda Bair. You know, we're known for his survivability. We're also known for his setups as well. And it just really seemed like JDB was just moving and grooving around that wall that he was building there.
I think the pick of Villager might have been to be more comfortable in the disadvantaged state, but then suddenly JDB ate the double jump of Villager. Without that double jump, there's not too much he can do. He's like either committed to the up B, which has no hitbox on it to speak of, or he's committed to the Lloyd Rocket, which is very predictable. And that just led to so much percentage. It led to an eventual stock take.
You know, and the great thing, I guess, in this matchup for Inkling about Lloyd Rocket, at least with these two players, is that he's starting to read when Lloyd Rocket comes out a little bit better. So in a situation where Villager is off stage and he's out of a jump, with how well he's been doing and using backer to get in between the Lloyd Rocket, that doesn't even matter here at this point, though. Drops the bowling ball. Now, this is Panda Bair's time to shine.
The Chicago crowd comes alive with that bowling ball hit after a very one-sided game so far from JDB.
I gotta say, there's not too many crowds that you want against you here, and Chicago's definitely one of them, man. Chicago, Florida, and Michigan, man, they're gonna get rowdy for their people.
Oh, yeah. Flying back into this second stock is Panda Bair taking his time. I think waiting out the ink a little bit. You do take extra damage when you're inked.
Yeah, you know, he needs to figure out something. A way to try to stop the bleeding here. Certainly a task much easier said than done, especially with how well JDB's been playing. But now we're starting to get this retreat game here. Uh-oh. I was going to say bait out the air dodge, but you don't really need to at this point.
See, that Booyah window is already closed. Had a couple of up throw attempts and easy double jumps out here for Panda Bair. Oh, the back air gets the sweet hit, but not enough to KO.
Absolutely not this time. He gets in there, dashes right up. There's the forward smash. If not a bait, at least a get-off-me tactic. Sending a message, letting them know, like, look, you've already fell victim to this once. It can definitely happen again if you don't play safe. Okay.
That Lloyd Rocket really doing a lot of work just making the paint roller a much less effective option. It controls that horizontal space so greatly.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh! The shield low on that hit of the bowling ball.
Uh-oh. Using the grab armor there. Gets the forward throw. Oh, you don't want to be above Villager. I like that. Panda Bair starting to shark. We're going to see more up smash attempts and more up air attempts. Especially as JDB starts getting a little bit more short hop happy. Oh, now come on.
He's going to pay the price for that roll read attempt. Maybe a little greedy with it, I think.
He was hungry. I don't blame him. He might have bit off a little bit more than he could chew there, though. Eyes definitely bigger than his stomach, to say the least.
JDB one stock away from moving on into losers top 6 here at Midwest Mayhem Ultimate.
Right.
Panda trying to fend off the Inkling.
Okay, sets up shop. Gets the tree. Gotta watch out for it. Interesting. Goes for the tilt there that time. A few of those other exchanges, we've seen JDB go for a grab when he's up close like that.
That's the mix-up.
Yeah, that again, yeah. That's the mix-up. You're right.
Oh, the empty hop into the neutral air caught JDB sleeping a bit, but not too much damage sustained for that.
I'd like to see more forward smash attempts. Oh, goodness. I'd like to see more... Man, come on. Can I even get it out? Okay. He's getting back to the stage. All right, I'd like to see more forward smash attempts here from Panda Bair. You know, when we've seen him play earlier today in bracket, especially in that last game before top 8, his forward smash reads either off the ledge or off of a good read were phenomenal. We're not quite seeing it as much here. He might be showing JDB a little bit too much respect as Inkling decides to recover back to the stage. I'm not exactly sure what the reasoning is, but it doesn't matter at this point. We're drawing this damn thing close. The crowd's coming to life. 39%.
Tournament stock for both of these players now. JDB only able to get just shy of 40% extra credit here. And Panda playing much more confidently, I think, in that ending moments of that stock than he did previously.
That's right, has a lead here at that stern. Oh, he's walking.
Panda walking so scary. Forward smash can come out at any time.
Right.
Up smash can come out at any time.
There it is.
All those tilts hurt a ton. The shield's super low. You already see trying to go for another bowling ball as Panda Bair.
Oh, God. Coming up on a minute 50 here. Okay, oh, and very interesting stuff. A little uncharacteristic. Comes off the ledge there with the get-up attack. Maybe he did that because JDB's been electing to go off stage with like forward air.
JDB thought he had something cooking with that. Woo!
Uh-oh.
Shield!
Oh, okay, interesting. Usually they try to keep the axe. He's gonna try to keep it.
The dash away from JDB there was so clutch because if that tree even like scraped his shield a little bit, he was dead.
Yeah, he was deceased, man. We're going to get to chalk lines pretty soon. Uh-oh, back throw. Not a good position to be. He's going to set up shop. There's the forward smash. No, it wasn't supposed to end like that, but it did anyway, though. The pop-off from Panda Bair. Letting the audience know it's time. And it's my time to shine indeed.
If you were wondering if we take those in the Midwest, that pop-off should tell you the whole story.
That's right.
Very unfortunate end for JDB, who we alluded to the pineapple thing on Stadium a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Can happen on any stage, but look at Panda. He is so happy to be moving on in this bracket.
Man, wish my mom hugged me like that.
And the respectful handshake, of course. We love having Kentucky out here. We love having JDB. He's